All right, man. Let's jump into these matchups.
For sure.
So we got 1-8 in the West. It's the Suns versus the Pelicans or the Clippers.
Do we
right?
even need to go over there?
They're
Bro?
busting
Suns.
whoever's ass.
Right.
Yes.
Suns for sure. Yeah.
Mavs and the Jazz.
Jazz.
I'm
Shout out my
taking
nigga Donovan
Mavs.
Mitchell.
I got only because Luka's
hurt.
down. Luka's down.
hurt?
The
Yeah,
calf
calf
strain,
strain.
right?
Calf strain. Yeah,
How long is he
an
out?
unnecessary game, dog.
Yeah, the coach got to get fired straight up.
That's Jason Kidd. They're not firing Jason
Yeah, I know
Kidd.
they're not going to, but he had no business playing in that game, bro.
I will say that was a mistake from Jason Kidd, but I don't think he
Why
deserves to be
was he in the
fired for
game,
it.
bro? It's
I agree with you. But I don't know if he's. I don't think he should lose it. Did y'all take a drink because it was ridiculous, or y'all just
I
take
just take a sip because we haven't yet, and I feel like we should.
I know, so
I'll
I
take
feel
that.
like that. I feel like,
And I feel like Vic is about to say some bullshit immediately. So
This motherfucker here.
It was like a- it was
I'm
like a-
containing myself.
it was like a preemptive drink. You know what I'm saying?
Containing myself. Pelicans
All right,
gonna
so
win the championship. Nah.
The big X factor with that matchup is obviously Luka's health. How long is he missing?
Even if he is healthy, he ain't beating the Jazz, bro. I'm gonna keep it big.
Hey, healthy Luka, the Mavs is taking that. I think
On God.
they're
They
ready.
take
I feel
No,
that
they
same
don't.
way.
Hey,
The
Luka
Jazz
is
are
Put some
fraud.
respect on my dog,
Hey.
Donovan Mitchell, bro.
man, but
They don't
Donovan
play
Mitchell's a
defense.
hooper, but
He
everybody
is. They
else
don't do
is
shit.
He don't play.
Jordan Clarkson is nice. What are y'all talking
Yeah, I know. He was a former Laker.
I do fuck with
I
Jordan.
know
I
who
forgot
he
you're a
is.
Lakers fan.
But
Yeah.
he's a hooper.
They ass.
They are.
They
are.
ass.
But I think like
Russell
the,
Westbrook is
the
garbage.
system around Luka is so damn
About
good,
to go to
dog.
your
And then
team.
when
Shit.
like
you talking,
You seen that shit, huh?
Yeah.
Boy, I swear to God. I'm sorry.
No,
I
you
know
good,
we talking.
you
If Michael Jordan bum ass.
Hey, he's about to
gonna
give
go to
up.
Charlotte.
He's
Oh,
about
he's
to
about
give
to sign
up.
Westbrook?
If he signed Russell,
He's about to
bro, I
give
swear to
up
God.
Gordon Hayward and Rozier for Russell Westbrook.
I will never watch basketball again. Straight up.
But then he
I
has.
will-
Hey, now you build around LaMelo. You got Russell Westbrook there for a year.
How
if
you
don't
can't have
waive
Russell
him.
Westbrook
Yeah,
and
what the fuck
LaMelo?
you-
That's a
All right, so you
negated
probably
season.
waive him.
oh God,
But
That
then
doesn't
that's a
matter.
terrible match. That's a
Hey,
terrible.
after one season though, they got $50 million freed up on the cap space.
don't
They
give
can
a
go
fuck.
after
I don't
a guy
wanna watch
and pair him
that.
with
Quick,
LaMelo.
$50
Nobody's
million
going there.
is a lot.
Yeah, but
That's a lot.
That's enough to get
No.
whoever you
And then you
want.
gotta look
Yeah,
at next
they're not
year's
gonna
free
get a
agent
free
class
agent,
too.
though.
we had to overpay for Gordon Hayward, bro.
Who the fuck's gonna come down?
I
and
mean,
be
but
like,
now
let me
y'all
go
have
to
LaMelo,
Charlotte?
so y'all don't think y'all have to over necessarily.
You're gonna have to
What they
overpay
do-
LaMelo
I
to
talked to you
keep
about this
him.
earlier. Well, all they got to do is bring up Jello, and then somehow, if they want to
Sign
sell
Lonzo.
tickets, at least
Hey,
I mean,
you know your
Lonzo.
team is trash when you got a plot to sign somebody. He's like, man, we gonna
he
get
played
the
for our G
brother.
League team right
Yeah,
now.
Yeah, I know,
they're
because
like,
y'all doing
damn,
the
we
long
gonna-
term.
I'm not gonna say the Hornets is trash. I'm not gonna.
You
say
can't
that.
say that. You're a Detroit Pistons fan.
Who you saying?
I was over here
Jazz?
defending you. I'm helping you out, nigga.
Yeah, man. If Luca's
Sip,
gone,
we
then it has
sip
to be.
because his dumbass.
If Luca's out the whole series, then yeah, the Jazz will win.
Oh, for sure.
Easy, because Spencer Dinwiddie is not enough.
Not like that at all.
Not enough.
It's just not like that.
Warriors and Denver.
Denver.
Look,
Denver.
I'm gonna say this. This is the only thing that I said. The
That's a
Warriors'
gangster
weakness.
matchup.
The Warriors'
That's
weakness
fire.
is big men, and Jokic is like one of the
Crazy,
ultimate big
bro.
men. Like
Crazy.
He's out there balling out of control.
He'll put up the,
You know what? But it is Stephen Clay though, and
but Clay's
Clay's
been streaky.
Clay has
I mean,
been.
he ain't played.
His
in 2
defense
years,
isn't
bro.
the
You
same.
seen his last like 3 games?
He was going
Yeah,
crazy.
but they're
40,
they're
40,
pointless
38.
games.
Yeah, I was
though.
about to say.
Offensively,
But he's
he's
doing it.
there.
He's doing
Offensively,
it.
he's
I-
there.
but-
But
and
my
at the
thing
end
is
of
the
the day-
defense.
He just getting in rhythm. You know what I'm saying?
His defense is gonna beat her. I don't. Is Jordan
If
Poole
they
the
can
guy
get their
that can give
chemistry
you-
together, the Warriors are gonna be fucking
know what?
dangerous.
I take
But
that
I think
back.
Jokic
I'm
could
going
chop
with the
them
Warriors.
up, though.
You said what?
I think Jokic could chop them up. He's just
Nah,
so
not by him,
good.
nah.
But not by himself. They are
Yeah.
hurt.
So
I
I
they
think-
are a little banged up.
yeah.
And I think the Warriors are going to win, but I could definitely see the
Giving them
fucking
a run for
Nuggets
their
are
money,
going to
for
give
sure.
them
If the
a
Nuggets
fucking-
were full power, this would be a different thing.
I'm
But
going
Totally
Nuggets if
different
they're
series.
full
two
power.
max
That's a
guys
scary
on the Nuggets
scene.
are out, man. They're not gonna. You put Draymond on Jokic, he's gonna do a really good job.
Yeah,
As he
but,
always does.
But all
And then
all
you-
Jokic is going to
but
do
Jokic
is
is still
catch
averaging
fucking Aaron
20, 10,
Gordon
and
on
7,
backdoor
like-
cuts.
Hey,
and
I said the
fucking-
Warriors beat them in 5.
I say 6.
I say
I give it
6.
6.
I give
I
it
go with
6.
the Warriors in 6.
And especially if Jokic is focused and motivated.
Yeah.
'Cause,
And,
like-
and I could see it. I could see it being an upset. There's two
Me too.
things I could see
Me too.
being an upset. What's
A
the next
possible
one you
upset.
So
going?
the next
Potentially.
matchup is
Potentially.
fun to me, man. It's the battle of the youngsters, the Grizzlies and the Timberwolves.
Grizzlies in 4.
Damn.
He said Grizzlies
probably
in
Grizzlies in
four.
4, maybe
Four.
5. But with how Cat played in that playing game, it's probably gonna be 4
Over
because
with.
he disappeared.
Yo, 11 points?
Bro,
Wow,
and
Anthony Edwards went off
fouled
for
out.
30?
Anthony Edwards is a dog, though.
A dog.
He's a hooper.
Shout
I
out Patrick
fuck-
Beverly.
I'll
Fuck
say
off,
this. If
motherfucker.
Cat can pull off. What's up, Dan? Oh, if Cat can pull off, which I don't think he will, if Cat can pull off like an all-time performance, I think he can give the Grizzlies trouble, but I think the Grizzlies are going to win no matter
Grizzlies
what.
are
No matter
scary
what.
good. Their biggest thing going against them is just inexperience.
Honestly, that's
At
it.
the end of the
They
day,
were kind of
they've been
remind me of the
playing
Thunder
good
back
all-
in the day.
I said all season, I was like, the Grizzlies aren't going to keep rolling all season, and all fucking season they proved me wrong. So now I'm like, I don't really know what to say about
They
it.
got high IQ players, man, all the way around. Desmond Bain is nice, bro. Jaren Jackson is nice, and Steven Adams is just a pick and roll master.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time before even this season I could definitely see them going far.
Yeah,
far.
for sure. I would like to see them in the Western Conference Finals.
I want to
but
see it, and I can see it, but it's at the end of the day, man. The Suns kind of, in my opinion, eclipse a lot of these people. The Warriors and the Suns, I think, are gonna be in that Western Conference.
I'm right there with you. I'm
Yeah,
right
man,
there
they got
with you.
that veteran leadership. That's
It's just they all know how to
Yes.
win. The
Yeah.
Warriors have
Yeah.
won so many with
All right, man. So that's the first round in the West. Let's jump over to the East first round.
Yes, sir.
We got the Heat versus the Hawks or Cavs. I'm
Heat
going.
in 5.
Yeah.
Either team, you're saying? Either team?
But yeah, it don't matter.
Wait, is Jared Allen coming back at all?
I say
If he does,
if they play the
then
Hawks 5,
They're
if
getting
they play
waxed.
Yeah, no. The
Cavs.
Hawks, I don't think the Hawks have any chance. I don't care if Trae Young goes for 40 a game. They
Them niggas
are.
is not doing shit
They
against
are,
Miami.
bro. Darius Garland,
They
Jared
not doing
Allen, and
shit
Evan.
against
Their
Miami.
defense is
We
crazy.
gotta take a sip because of Dame's dumbass, man.
How we got to drink for somebody who ain't? That's
I'm
crazy.
sorry, bro.
I don't know. Well, we'll drink for me because I low key agreed with him.
I don't think they're not good, but I mean they just got pieced up. I guess that was the net.
They got a decent team.
Cavs
but
don't have a
they're
lot
not-
of
about to say,
experience.
They're not
though.
dangerous
And they
whatsoever.
didn't really get whooped like that against the Nets, but
I don't know. Evan Mobley and Jared Allen made a pretty solid.
No, they're
night.
nice.
But
They're
it,
nice.
it goes back
They're
into
not
another
dangerous
thing. Is
yet,
it's
though.
just like it's inexperience going
No,
against
and
the
that's
Heat
what it
team.
is.
Who's you got Jimmy Butler, who like
And
Jimmy
Eric
Butler's
Spo.
like the ultimate fucking. He gonna do whatever he needs to do.
Especially
he's like
when it's
Patrick
playoff
Beverly,
time.
but can play.
Yeah, but it has
That's a fair
skills.
comparison.
He got skills.
That's a fair
like
comparison.
Good point.
For real.
I like that Heat team, but I just think with some of those guys, when you get to those bigger dogs in the East, that
They're
it
just
gets a little
they're
shit.
ready.
And they got to be healthy.
They're ready.
Yeah.
They got to be healthy. That's
And
their
I
thing.
just,
Yeah, the
I
Heat are full of
don't-
dogs, though.
I
The Heat are
don't
full of dogs.
trust Tyler Hero and
Dogs.
Duncan Robinson, bro.
Why
You
not?
don't
We
trust-
seen Tyler
I
Hero
don't
in
trust
fucking
Tyler. I
finals.
don't trust Tyler.
I don't trust Duncan Robinson either.
He's been a little off this
Yeah,
year.
he's for
I
sure been
definitely
off
don't
this
trust
season.
him. Tyler Hero's proved me wrong so far this season, but playoffs are a different animal.
But he's
He's
proven
been there before,
that he's
though.
nasty in the playoffs.
He's been there, and then he has Jimmy Butler to like
understand.
wake up,
I'm
motherfucker.
gonna
We'll
say I 100% agree with you guys, but at the same time, if I'm betting my fucking life on it, I'm not going with Tyler Hero
Oh, yeah,
being
I'm
the
not-
dog.
I'm not
You know what
betting
I'm
my
saying?
life on Tyler.
I'm not
I agree with
going
that.
with
I agree
Tyler
with
being the
that.
one coming off like, oh,
Who's
he's gonna
beating
get
this
us the
shit?
dub.
Motherfucker,
And he might have a
keep this
30-point
shit
game
going
that
on.
get him one. At least one.
I
At least
feel
one.
that.
At least one.
All right, so after that, we all agree Heat. After that, we got the Sixers and the Raptors. Sixers in four.
Why are
We had
yeah,
this
I was about to
conversation
say, come on,
earlier.
bro.
I'll say
Nah,
this:
bro.
Quick does not trust James Harden.
James
for
Harden is a
shit.
bitch.
Hey, no,
He's a bitch.
I can see that series being the
Yes.
biggest upset of the.
I
of the
don't trust
playoffs.
James.
James
either,
Harden
though.
is a bitch.
I can
Oh
see
my
that shit being the
gosh.
biggest upset of the series.
I got a
what
question
you
for
got?
y'all too. though.
They're going to beat the Raptors, but James Harden is a bitch. Straight up.
I got a question for y'all too. So here's my thing. I was telling Quick. I was like, if at any point the Raptors beat the Sixers and they end up playing the Nets, that's gonna be a problem because Kyrie cannot play in Canada, and that would make the playoffs very, 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 very interesting. I don't know if
Be
they
like,
play
y'all
into the
motherfuckers
next
is
round.
playing in Florida.
I
Yeah.
think, the NBA probably wouldn't allow that shit.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
And if they did, I think KD by himself
You drew-
and no Ben Simmons would beat the Raptors.
Okay.
They got,
I'll
yeah,
take
they
that.
got
Disrespectful to
shoot.
the
Hey,
Raptors.
K-
I don't know.
not-
The Raptors
it's
are
not
not
so
that
disrespectful
bad.
to
It's
the
Kevin
motherfucker,
Durant. He
bro.
almost
But it is
single-handedly
KD.
beat the. Well, I can't
Almost
say
don't fucking
single-handedly.
count.
I got
nigga.
more faith in KD than I got in
didn't.
Joel Embiid and them.
All right, man. After that, we got the Bucks and the Bulls.
Yeah, we had this
I
conversation.
love this matchup,
I do
man.
too.
I think it's gonna be some fun basketball.
I do as well.
Bucks
Am
is
I
six.
being optimistic?
5.
I think
Bucks-
I think
I say
the
Bucks in
Bulls in
6.
7.
You said Bulls in 7?
Yes,
I don't
this is
think
my
so.
upset.
Well, explain to me why would you say? Because I'm very
Giannis,
curious.
bro.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but explain to me why you think it would be Bulls in 7.
Because the Bulls have a very solid starting 5 that play defense and can score a lot, and I feel like they match up. Maybe not the best against the Bucks, but maybe the Bucks don't match up best against them either.
feel that.
Because if Giannis is guarding Vucevic, who could pull from threes, that's pulling Giannis out
Away
of the
from
paint,
yeah,
leaving
yeah,
a lot of room
yeah.
for DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine
if
to
Brook
operate.
Lopez is healthy, he's not no fucking slouch down
Yeah,
there.
no.
by the
If
rim, by
if
no
Brook
means.
Lopez is healthy, I think Vucevic is gonna play on Brook.
Yeah,
Then
'cause
it's the big thing is who is gonna guard Giannis,
Nobody.
and then vice versa.
that's the whole
Nobody.
thing.
And the thing I
whole
would
way
agree,
through
I
the
would say to you
playoffs.
is that, like, to add to your point is the fact that, like, the perimeter team or the perimeter strength of the Bulls is crazy, and the Bucks is
Yes.
not as good because Drew Holiday, he'll have his games, but
But he's clamping though. He's
Hey,
clamping somebody.
Yeah, and Chris
And at the
Middleton
end of the
proved
day,
that
like,
he was really nice in the finals, bro. He proved me wrong. He played
yeah,
brilliantly.
he did. He
And-
played.
But
he
I
played
think with
brilliantly.
the Bulls, bro, when you have defenders like Alex Caruso, you have defenders like Lonzo Ball,
DeMar
guys that are
DeRozan.
some of the best guard defenders, perimeter defenders
Yeah.
in the fucking league.
But
the
my-
league.
So
when you look
they're
at-
gonna give Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton fits.
Problems.
But when you look at
versus
the
Lonzo
matchups,
is an
though,
elite sniper, 40% shooting 7 threes a game. He's
Ain't
stretching.
that crazy? He couldn't shoot 2 years ago.
He got a little stronger.
But
That
he-
just
he
goes to
goes
show you
to
that
move.
Ben Simmons is lame as
a
hell.
Bitch, straight up. Ben Simmons a bitch. James Harden. I got a whole list of bitches, boy.
Hey,
Ben Simmons, bro.
I'm gonna agree with you on that Ben Simmons is a bitch thing, bro. Because he been
He don't wanna
playing this
play
whole
ball.
year,
You can't
and he
not
still
play.
ain't playing.
He just
you
wanna
can't
be a
not play
celebrity.
all year, and then when you finally get the chance to play, you hurt.
Give me my money back. My back hurts. Get your
Yeah.
ass on the court, boy.
Go warm the fuck up.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
old ass young man.
He said you old ass young man.
No cow.
Oh, my
This
God.
motherfucker hasn't been doing shit but
Wearing
fucking with the
lambskin.
Kardashians.
That's wild.
Wearing lamb.
That's wild.
Fucking up his career. Pissing off Joel.
Wearing
Come
lamb.
on, bro.
That's your
and
best
fucking,
attribute.
hey, and fucking up when they had Jimmy Butler, bro, because I think that was their best
Yeah,
win.
That was
no
a
doubt.
nasty
by
trio.
far.
Bruh.
They
And
were
he's-
insane to keep Tobias Harris. Now that motherfucker's averaging 6.
Well, I
since
think
James
at the end of
Harden
the
went
day,
over
it's
there.
like I don't think it was
He
that
got the
was their
bag.
first choice. I think
He did.
They
He stole
got
the
stuck
bag.
with the bag.
He stole the bag and ran
Nah,
with
bro,
it.
I don't
Hey,
know.
Philly, for as much as like, sorry to cut you off, for as like good as they were drafting Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons, they fucked up a lot.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
bad for
Trust the process.
6
They
years.
fucked up 12 times.
Mark-
They were
Fultz.
terrible.
That was
That's like
Nerlens
an F
Noel.
in every
I
standard.
don't know.
Jahlil
what happened with
Okafor.
dog, bro.
Oh my
Jahlil.
gosh.
Oh.
And they fucked up. You
Didn't they
got-
draft Markelle Fultz?
Yeah, I was
too?
Yeah.
gonna say.
I brought him up
Hey,
first.
yeah,
they
yeah,
already
yeah.
had a good team. They could have got who? They could have got Jason Tatum or
They
Lonzo.
could have had
right?
Jason
I
Tatum
mean,
easily.
we could
That's
we could run
hypothetical,
the coulda, woulda,
but I'm
shouldas
like,
with the Sixers
bro,
for days.
I-
Literally.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're
Bucks
trash,
in like
man.
5 though for sure.
I think the Bulls. That's my upset. I'm gonna say 7, but
I
that's-
respect that. I respect
I'll
that.
take it.
I'm going out on a limb.
I would like
Hey,
to
You
see
put
it.
Drew
For
on
every-
DeMar DeRozan, and then Giannis is gonna just body them. And
Average
Chris
40.
Middleton is too big for Lonzo, and
Hey,
like Chris
I'll run
Middleton,
a mile
but, like,
for every game.
And I
that the
fuck
Bulls
with
don't
Lonzo.
win.
Hey, I'm
Well,
a
let me ask
Lakers
y'all a
fan,
question.
so I
They
like
get
Alex
swept, I'll run
Caruso
for
and
a mile.
Lonzo.
So I forgot what I was
They won't get
watching,
swept.
but somebody was saying that
gonna
like
win four.
it
They
gets
gonna
to
win
a
four.
point where a player is so good you just can't guard him. You just have to hope he misses a shot.
And then defend
But when
everybody
he's
else.
Do y'all feel
dunking
DeMar
every
DeRozan
time.
is at that point?
No.
No,
No?
It's different with paint players versus perimeter and or
Okay.
mid-range
Y'all
guys.
must not see what happened to DeMar DeRozan when he's going up against LeBron James and them. How he just absolutely disappeared.
I mean, right now he's playing the best basketball of his career.
I don't get no.
He's
fucks.
not going
like
against
he's
I don't
LeBron
get no fucks
James.
about that in the regular
Yeah,
season.
that's
I
the
ain't
thing.
trying to
He's
hear
not
that
going
shit.
against LeBron
Okay, but he
James,
might be.
though.
Going
But I
up
will
against
take
Kevin
that though.
Durant.
It's the regular
But Kevin
season.
Durant's not going to be guarding. I mean,
Hey, we gonna see.
maybe some possessions.
Let's go to this last and final
This
round in the
is-
East: the Celtics and the Nets.
That's
This
a
is a
fun
cool little
one.
matchup right here, man.
I want to believe in Jason Tatum, but KD and Kyrie are just
Yeah,
Nets in
I-
forward. I'm gonna say Nets in
I'll give it
6,
6.
possibly 7.
The Nets
But
is
man, I
not
can
gonna
see
lose,
the
bro.
Celtics pulling that shit out, bro.
I want to see the
Come
Nets
on,
and the
bro.
76ers play each other.
I
That's what
say
wanna
I
see.
say the Nets in 5.
I want to see the Nets and the Bucks play each other in the Eastern Conference Finals. That's
Or
what I want.
76ers
like-
and the Bucks. That's what I want to see. Because niggas hate
You
them.
want to see Joel Embiid and Giannis, huh?
I don't think the
I wanna see
76ers.
I've been
I
wanting
wanna
to
see
see that
James
for
Harden and
years.
Giannis.
Yeah, I feel that.
Fuck. I want to see James
Fuck.
Harden and Giannis.
I just don't like James. He can retire today, and I'll be happy.
He's going in a slump right now, going into playoffs.
He's just fat.
It's like-
He fat and dribble too much.
and he's not playing ISO no more, so he's not fucking useful.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because he's such a good passer, but he just don't pass.
Are you going all the way through?
Yeah, man. We can
keep
run this
it
shit to the
rolling,
finals,
fuck it.
man. Y'all with that shit?
Hey, I'm with that.
Cause y'all gotta. Why the fuck is our shit way low and y'all's is?
Because we gotta
big high
drive.
in a bitch.
Y'all are.
I was about to say y'all are home.
Y'all are home.
right there.
No cap.
Yeah, I got about
They just want
17
to- they just
steps.
want
All
We
right,
don't,
man.
we don't promote
Jumping,
drinking and driving on this podcast.
Not at all.
jumping over to the hypothetical second round of the Western Conference, we would have the Suns and the Jazz. Suns and 6.
Suns. I think.
You know what?
I think Booker is
you
smoking
know
this
what?
one. I'm sorry.
You know what? I'm gonna go with my dog. Bullshit, I can't guide this.
Ain't no way.
I ain't come on, come on, bro. They not beating them niggas.
I was ready to take a drink.
I saw you. I was like, bro, I drink this whole glass. You say that shit.
Nah, ain't no
Hell
way, bro.
no.
All right, then we have the Warriors and the Grizzlies.
Warriors, straight up.
Really?
No, I'm gonna give the Grizzlies 2.
Bro, me too.
Yeah,
Because
but 2's 2. The Warriors are still gonna take it though. You could give them as many games
bro,
as you want.
the Grizzlies are a well-coached team, and
I
they're
don't give a
highly
fuck.
intelligent,
Hey, so-
man.
Hey, going into this,
They not weak.
going into this 100%, I think I want to see the Grizzlies come out of it. I just don't think it's that plausible.
I wanted to see Chris Paul win his ring. Is what I want to see.
I don't know.
Ultimately, that's what
I
I
went
want
through
to
it. I went
That's
through
what I
when
wanna
Chris
see.
Paul would play for the Rockets. I fucking hated him, but I really like him on the Suns. So I guess
shit.
What you hate him on the Rockets?
Because he was with James
He was
Harden.
with James Harden, yeah.
That'll do. But that's when James. I wouldn't mind if James Harden
But
won.
look,
Then
so
you know what I'm saying?
you know how they both play, kind of like they play. Let me draw and bait fouls and shit. So when you watching both of them do it simultaneously and just bitching,
It's just not even good
That's like,
basketball.
God
It's just
damn.
boring. I feel
Some
you.
bitch ass shit.
I feel you.
man, that shit was frustrating.
Chris Paul might be one of the dirtiest players in the league.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So you
yeah,
put that
yeah,
with
he
James
on-
Harden,
Yeah,
who's
he be
already
on some
motherfucker-
shit, bro.
Hey, he wants
He
a
be on
ring.
some shit, bro.
He wants a ring, man.
Oh yeah. Oh
But
yeah.
hey, he
Hey.
came up in a gritty ass 2000s, man.
I'ma be honest,
Facts.
You
though.
had to not
Facts. He came up in
necessarily
that
fight a
Kobe era.
motherfucker, but you had to like basically, what's one step below fighting? That's the 2000s basketball.
Talking mad shit.
You're just grabbing each other and like choking each other out, damn near. Anyways,
Fucking the sword.
When a
or
cloud,
something.
gray cloud
Hey.
comes up.
jumping over to the East second round, hypothetical second round.
I think
from
this is when
Talksmack
it
with
gets
Mac.
interesting.
This is when it gets very interesting. The Heat and the Sixers.
I could see.
I'm
This,
going Heat.
I could see the Heat taking that.
I can see the Heat. Only because
For
I
the
don't
sake of my
trust
fantasy
James Harden.
matchup, I want to see the 70s.
I don't trust James Harden, but I think
Not at
Joel
all.
Embiid
James
will go for
Harden
30
is
plus that
such-
series.
Hey, so my big thing with their
You know
entire
what?
team is they're
Miami.
not going to get the calls. They're not going to get the calls that they're getting right now.
Who?
The Sixers.
And you
Yeah,
know
they-
James Harden, half his game is predicated on that too.
But Joel Embiid too. At this point,
Man, you put
they're shooting 40 free
Joel
throws a
Embiid,
game
he's
between
putting
the
in
two
work
of them.
in that mirror.
Joel
He's gonna
Embiid
put
is
in
nice,
work,
bro.
but now
I
you
ain't
take
never
away.
seen a center put in
And
work
you
like
hate
that,
him
except
for
for
whatever.
Hakeem.
Stop bringing him up, bro.
You're crazy.
Stop bringing
You're
him
crazy. I'm not gonna not bring up
Just
Hakeem.
stop bringing him
You're
up.
cr-
We're talking
Hakeem is
about
one of the
Joel
most
Embiid
skilled
right now.
big men ever.
Okay, I don't give a fuck. We're
You're
talking about Joel
crazy.
Embiid.
You're crazy.
I really like Joel Embiid, but he has to like really prove it this season. This is a big season because look, he's fell short constantly. Beginning
year.
of his career, he was hurt. He's had the pieces multiple times and he didn't do it.
Didn't show up in the finals
and
against
now,
the Thunder.
That whole big thing with
Who?
them getting
with the Thunder, James Harden.
Oh,
He
he talking about
played
Joel.
terrible.
You talking about Joel Embiid?
Joel Embiid.
Oh my
yeah.
bad. I thought you were James
He
Harden.
just
I'm
want to
sorry.
hate on James Harden.
Hey,
so
but,
bad.
no, I thought it was
but
about
it's James
James
Harden
Harden.
though too. At the end of the day, it's both of them. It's like this. Joel Embiid's younger. He has more shot. James Harden, at the end of the day,
I was telling him
he forced his way off of 2 teams already.
He
You
got
can't
fat
do
on
that.
purpose, and I can't respect you after that, dog.
And
I
he's
can't.
not like
I
he
can't.
came out playing all right, but now he's in a shooting slump.
Fucking with them
And
strippers, boy.
That's exactly what he was doing. That's exactly what
I
he
was
was
telling
doing.
him
Double
I was telling
time.
Vic downstairs. I stopped respecting James Harden when he got blocked by Manu Ginobili.
Oh
For a
God,
game.
a 36-year-old Manu. A 36-year-old Manu.
You're forever garbage to me. Why is
You let
Manu
him-
Ginobili
you
blocking
let
for the
him
game?
take your
Just
shine.
out of here.
He was balding, dog. He was one of us at that point.
Manu Ginobili was bald, no cap.
Hey, no, he
Like,
started going at like 26.
It's like
He had way more years than us.
Yeah, no, you
shit.
ain't lying. You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Man. All right, so the last game in a hypothetical second round, the Bucks and the Nets.
that's a good
Didn't the last one go 7 or it went 6?
7.
I think it went 7.
it went 7.
It went 7. I don't
That
think
was no Kyrie plus one leg James.
I do not see Kevin Durant losing to Giannis twice.
Bucks in 5.
You said in 5?
I don't think
Oh, is
5.
that a sip?
No, it's very reasonable.
I think that's a sip. In 5?
Yeah, Bucks
in
in
5? Quick?
They don't play any fucking defense. The Nets don't play any defense
In
at all.
5? Quick?
Yeah, they don't play no fucking defense.
They didn't play defense last year. And they still took them to 7.
They didn't play any defense and they lost.
You got Kyrie.
Is what
But
and
they
then-
took them to
They
7.
lost.
And
Does
as
Ben
mu-
Simmons play?
I was gonna say,
No.
as much shit as we're talking about Ben Simmons, I think he's gonna play by then. If they make it that far, I think he'll play. And not to say he'd be the biggest addition on offense, but they don't need that. But
don't.
I think you
Yeah,
could
I
come,
mean,
same shit.
you
That's
can
another
come
big
and
body
guard
on
somebody
Giannis.
though
If-
without having any knowledge of
Playmaking and
whatever.
defense is all he needs to do. That's
Yeah,
it.
Damn near not
if
even
Ben Simmons come in
playmaking,
and he start
though.
playing defense, okay.
Like
All
we
right,
already
so-
saying, all you got to do on the Nets is swing that ball. Somebody's gonna be open, bro. You got
Like I
Patty
just
Mills, you
told
got
him.
Seth,
Steph Curry, ooh.
you got Kevin Durant, you
Bro,
got
even
Kyrie.
I'm gonna sound crazy. We
But
might
they don't
take a
play
sip,
defense.
but even Bruce Brown is balling on the Nets,
Yeah, no,
dog,
that's
and that's
facts.
ridiculous.
But I don't think Kyrie's
But
a
I'm not
slouch
putting my
on
hope.
defense. I don't think KD's a slouch on defense.
Them niggas is not
if he's
playing
focused,
defense,
KD's
though.
a monster.
But
on
these
defense.
are
Did you see
games they
him in
have
the
to
play?
win. These
They're
aren't
not-
games
Did you
that's
see him in the
like.
play-in?
No, I didn't.
Locking down.
So in my
Damn.
opinion, I feel like they play a
Damn.
lot of the season because they know they're gonna run people up with their points. So like, I do agree with I 100%
He
think
conserves
people
energy
can
on
are
defense.
like they're like, bro, why are we even gonna do it? I think they have the ability to play better defense. Now at the same time, like as far as big man go, I'm not fucking betting on Andre Drummond to save
Hell,
my
as
life.
a Pistons fan, I can tell you
That
right
motherfucker.
fucking now.
Hey, so I'm a
your
Lakers
boy.
fan.
Andre,
We signed him. We signed him in the
ass.
buyout, and when I watched him play, I was like, I think he's the worst basketball player I've seen in my
No,
life.
he's the worst. He will
Like
do
that-
20 and 20, and it'll be empty
Like,
goddamn
bro,
calories.
he pissed me the fuck off. I was like, I see why you got so many boards. You miss.
Imagine that shit for 8 years, dog.
And then, but y'all had Russell Westbrook, though.
Imagine that shit for 8 years. My man's is 6'11", 7'6" wingspan and did nothing
Hey,
with
he's
it.
sick.
Hey, the second he dribbled the ball, I was like, fuck. He's like,
And what did he say? He told the media. He said, "Yo, we just gotta throw the best 5 out there and ball. It's like street ball." And then Steve Nash came back. He was like, "I would hope we're more purposeful than a fucking street game, dog." And I was like, "Andre, shut up, shut up,
hey,
shut
bro,
up."
that was the most depressing basketball I was like,
This had to be the worst year you've
oh,
seen.
this
it.
season?
Yeah, it
no,
had to be
yeah,
the
bro.
worst
This
season
I stopped
ever.
watching
This shit-
basketball. I actually just
'Cause he's
restarted
on a
watching
good team.
basketball
And
right
see
now.
how bad he is on a
I
good
haven't
team.
watched in 2 months.
I don't blame you.
Because
Russell Westbrook.
they didn't try.
Bro.
I watched a 13-minute video
Of him missing layups
missing
and dunks.
wide open layups.
And then try to say other people wasn't ish. It's like, come on, bro. We can't let you do what you do if you can't even do what you do.
You can't even hit
it's
a
like
wide
Quick
open
said,
layup.
when he was wide open from 3, the whole stadium screamed.
I've
"Don't
never
shoot."
seen that.
The
I've never seen that
whole
in my life.
stadium.
I've never seen
No,
that.
don't shoot.
I've never
Like,
seen
I
that
don't
in
think
my
I've ever
life,
seen
bro.
a player get in his head or let fans get in his head more
Bro,
than I've
he's
seen this
He's
season.
wide open for the 3.
The whole stadium
No,
said
please
no.
don't shoot. That is the most embarrassing
Oh,
shit
hey,
ever.
we gotta take a sip for Russell Westbrook, bro.
Oh God,
'cause-
Hey.
taking a sip for us.
Oh,
And the fact that Magic said Westbrook.
Bro, Magic aired out everything. He
And
said, y'all
Jordan's-
could have had DeMar and Buddy, but them dumbasses traded for motherfucking Westbrook.
and Jordan's about to give us half his team for him.
I hope that Pacers trade.
I promise you, I will
surmises.
not watch basketball anymore.
I mean, I wouldn't blame you, but you're gonna watch a couple games because
No, I won't.
if LaMelo goes for a 30-point triple double,
I would know.
He won't be
I
able
would know.
to. If LaMelo goes for a 30-point triple-double, Russ is going 0 for 15.
or he was injured.
Oh my
Or
god,
Russell Westbrook was injured.
Oh,
Because,
God.
like, come on. They're both, like, they need the ball to be anything. Look at Russ this season. We tried to give him the ball. He couldn't even do anything.
couldn't.
I
He
watched
was
I
just
him.
open
seen
layups.
turnovers. He dribbling up the court and hit his foot. Like, come on, bro.
Hey,
What are you doing?
he brings that bitch up on 3 people and tries to dump it to Anthony Davis. Like, bro, where are you
You
going
know he gonna
with
break his
that?
foot.
He just be in. Oh, Anthony Davis a whole nother bitch. He on my list
Let me
too.
stop.
Don't even get on my board.
He on the list. He a bitch, straight up, bro.
Damn.
Eh,
The
Nah,
homie, hey,
fam.
his leg fucking.
Quick, he be injured, dog.
Yeah, that's the problem.
You can't call him a bitch because his body
No, I
falling
can't
apart.
call him a bitch because he be a bitch.
Man,
So do
he
we take a
wasn't a
drink
bitch in
'cause
them
of that, or-
2020 finals, bro. I'll give him
Yeah,
that.
like after he got
Vari.
the
Yeah, we'll take one for
after
Vari.
he got the
Whatever.
ring,
Yeah.
he stopped hooping.
All right, man. So let's move past. What we saying? We saying
shit
the
got me
Bucks
hot.
or the Nets?
Bucks and 5, man.
I'm gonna say Nets, man. I know it sounds crazy, but I
Nets
just
in
don't,
7?
I just don't see KD losing to Giannis.
What about
twice,
you?
bro?
I started out saying Bucks and Suns, so I gotta go with Bucks because or else I look like a liar.
That's fair.
All right, so
That's
I can
fair.
either tie it or I could.
But at the same time, though, I would not be surprised with the Nets winning. And I know that's a cop-out ass
Hey.
answer, but it's fucking
But
sports,
it's true,
bro.
I mean, it's
Like,
true.
come
You
on
talking
now,
about
If
Kevin
dog.
Durant
Ben
and
Simmons
Kyrie Irving,
plays,
dog.
the Nets win.
The
But
Ben
if he
Simmons
don't-
is a big factor. I wouldn't say it completely changes it, but if he plays, that makes that series
Because then they
far
actually
more
play
competitive
defense.
than the finals.
You're right.
They
You're
actually
not
play
lying.
defense
Hey,
if Ben Simmons is
Kyrie in the playing game didn't miss a shot until about 3 minutes into
Yeah,
the
when
fourth.
Kyrie's motivated,
and he
it's
does that a lot.
totally
Though.
different individual.
So you could say whatever, but Kyrie, he
He's
does
a-
that a lot.
he's good,
that 50-point
man.
game last season where he shot like fucking 18 for 19. Or
When it matters
and KD
most, he
does
will
that
ball
every
out.
night.
That's
so
cool.
I'll put it this way.
That's cool.
When the Cavs won that came back from that 3-1 series with the Warriors, it was because Kyrie and LeBron were able to score like 40 points together in one game. KD and Kyrie can do that. They can do that in one
Yeah.
game together. That's dangerous.
But
And
it's
then-
crazy
and
because
then
you have
Kyrie go out
Patty
and
Mills
say-
and Seth Curry though. Patty Mills and Seth Curry, those motherfuckers are
Seth Curry is
fucking-
disgusting.
Lights
bro.
out.
They're gonna like, and they're open.
Hey,
like
a
they're gonna be
hypothetical
open.
lineup of Ben Simmons running point with KD, Kyrie, Patty Mills, and Seth Curry is looking very fucking
Except
dangerous.
if there's except Giannis
dangerous. Yeah,
though.
who stops
Giannis is
Giannis?
averaging
Nobody.
50 on
Ben
that.
Simmons and
who stops
KD,
KD and Kyrie?
But that so it's kind of almost like a
just
battle of like
disrupt
fuck a
them, kind of.
defense. Like
Disrupt who? KD?
There's no disrupting KD. It's
There's no
all-
disrupting Kyrie.
Kyrie.
when they're
either.
both dialed in, they're pretty much unstoppable.
and then you got to think at the end of the day, you have to put so much
So we
defensive
going Nets?
focus on him. You have
No,
I don't know,
nigga,
bro.
no, I'm going Bucks.
But, hey, we're taking the
I
the
mean,
mask.
T made a point where he said he would look weird because but the thing is like it's so hard
I'm
to
going
go
Bucks.
against. Oh my gosh, bro.
Nets or Bucks.
Bucks. Giannis, bro. Giannis is
Giannis,
scary.
I'll
he's,
take-
he's like that.
I'll
Giannis,
take another
Giannis
L.
will put up 50
I'll
points
say- I'll
3
say-
games in a row.
and
man.
that's what I'm saying. Giannis will
But
score 60
fuck.
points if he needs to.
So will KD though.
No, he
And
won't.
then you
What?
have Kyrie.
He will not do that every game.
So I'm not even.
What?
I'm not even
KD will
looking
not
at
do
KD
that.
and Kyrie.
He already
or-
said he won't do that. Like,
I'm
If
not
he
talking
had
about.
to win a championship,
He's not
KD will
doing
do
that.
whatever is needed.
He's not doing that every game.
So look, if you look at KD and Giannis, you can almost neutralize them. But now, if you go to their second guys, you got Chris Middleton and Kyrie wins in every stat.
Bro, KD only lost because of a misplacement
foot.
of his
Lost.
And
foot.
now the more
But he
I'm
lost.
talking, hey, I'm
Because of
talking
a
myself
misplacement
out of my
of
own
his foot,
prediction.
he
Quick.
lost. He lost.
Talking myself out of my own
Hey,
prediction.
I'm going Nets.
Go with what you want. I'm going
I'm
with
with you,
Bucks.
Mac. I might sound
I'm going
ridiculous,
Nets.
but thinking about it, bro, I just don't see KD losing to Giannis twice.
Hey, and so all right.
It's
So
that's a possibility.
I'm gonna put Nets or Bucks.
At the end of the day, though, a Nets Suns finals would be fucking dope.
It would be.
That shit would be.
It
dope.
would be.
All right, so I'm assuming
Devin
that
Booker
This
getting,
motherfucker.
Devin Booker getting chopped by
Hey,
Kyrie.
we jump
Glass
over-
half empty ass motherfucker
Nets in
over
4,
here.
that shit's over with, bro.
I'm not gonna say that because
Nets
Mikal
in 4,
Bridges
that
is
shit
pretty
over
solid.
with.
They got a pretty solid squad.
I don't
dog.
give a fuck.
They got a pretty
Chris
solid
Paul,
squad.
You know what?
Monty
I
Williams
like
ain't no whole ass coach either.
No cap. Shout out to him.
He's incredible.
All right, so is that who you're going with? We jumping over to the hypothetical Talk Smack with Mac Western Conference Finals, Suns, Warriors. What you got?
Warriors.
I gotta go with the Suns.
That's
Even though I would
tough.
love to see the Warriors get it just for
Here's
Clay, but it's
a fully strong Warriors.
If James Wiseman plays, then the Warriors they're unstoppable.
Let's just say he ain't gonna.
Maybe
play.
not unstoppable, but if
You
James
putting too
Wiseman is even like a half of what he's supposed to be, they're a really hard
Here's
team.
my
to
thing,
beat.
James
Because they just
Wiseman
don't have a
time to
big
find
His
five.
IQ on defense is not high enough.
That's
for
a
me.
terrible time to
But
find
he has
out. though.
Draymond
But it's
to
like,
negate that a
nah,
bit.
I'm not even.
Kaminga's cold too. Kaminga's
So
cold
essentially,
too.
what
And
I'm
right,
getting
Mac,
at
you
here
right
is
about
like
that.
all the Warriors really are missing is like a halfway decent like. Five, like you could
You're not
put,
lying.
if they
You're
had
not
JaVale
lying.
McGee right now, I'd be like, damn, they'd fuck around and win.
I'm gonna go.
Like,
I'm gonna
which
still
is
go with
crazy.
Suns though.
Okay, how about you, Suns or Warriors? Y'all
I'll go
already know.
Warriors,
I
bro.
love,
Warriors.
I love the
I'm
playoffs,
switching
though.
up. I think I'm gonna go Warriors. I'm thinking about it right. You got Draymond's gonna lock up that entire middle, bro. They're like he's gonna lock up that whole
Hey,
Chris
imagine.
Paul mid range and DeAndre Ayton. Fucking, he's gonna be down there and.
The two
But do you think
dirtiest
Chris
players
Paul
in the
negates
game.
that at all with his high basketball IQ? And then you got Monty Williams. Like,
It's gonna help, but that's gonna
You
be.
was talking to me earlier about how Steve Kerr is like the greatest coach ever.
I did
But
not
Steve-
say that.
Steve Kerr-
Fuck
but he-
out of
I
it.
did
Hey,
not-
take a drink.
Nah, you ain't gonna put them words in my
out, bro.
mouth. Hold on, nah.
You was
I
talk-
did not. I said Steve Kerr was a great coach.
You
and he
said
told
your
me
exact
no.
words were, "He's the most excellent coach."
I will
in
fight you
basketball."
on this
You
podcast
said-
right now. I did
Come
not
on,
say
bro.
that.
You said Kerr or Nash?
He
I did
said
not.
Kerr.
I did not say that.
Steve
I
Kerr's
said
pretty
Kerr
solid.
is an incredible coach. That's what I said.
Yes, he is.
That's what I said. I
He
did
lucked
not
up
say he was
into
the
one hell of a
greatest.
fortunate
You could-
situation.
I said Greg Pop was the GOAT. That's what I said.
Yeah, you
Yes,
can say
Greg
that.
Popovich is the GOAT.
And then you said Phil Jackson is ass.
On my mama. On my mama.
He was a
Hey,
really
man,
bad
hey,
like
Kill that cup.
executive.
You're a piece of shit.
How? he got gifted the number 1 and number 2 greatest shooting guards
He
of all time.
he helped develop
I'm not
Kobe
trying to
and
hear that
Jordan. What are you
stupid-ass
talking
shit.
about?
Get that goofy ass shit out of here.
Yes, he was fortunate to
I
be in
don't
hell of
got
a
no more,
situations,
but I'd
but
drink
other
it if
people
I
were in
did.
those similar situations and fucked up. It takes one hell of a basketball mind and one hell of a fucking composed.
Quick, he had them
super
meditating.
I read his
person.
book.
He had them
that
meditating.
shit.
Not any
I
coach
know.
can do that.
I know. I read his book. He
You went- hold on, hold on,
also
hold on.
let Dennis
Hold on.
Rodman go be on WrestleMania or some shit.
And they still won.
Yeah,
And the
that's
homie
He
went
knew what
and
he was
got 30
doing.
boards
You
after
feel me? You feel
WrestleMania.
me?
Dennis Rodman is like
He
that,
knew
bro.
what he was doing,
Hey,
dog. It's a
he
mental
went to
game.
WCW and then came back and was
And won it.
hooping.
And
Hey,
hooping.
He is
And
like that.
hooping.
He is like that.
Because he
And 6
understood his
assists. That's
players.
it.
Anybody in this room could have coached that team. Is all I'm saying.
Quick, no.
That's all I'm saying.
No. No.
Anybody could have coached.
Sometimes coaching is putting them stupid ass personalities together. You
Oh,
have
God.
fucking you got Mike who's like literally God in his time. So who the fuck
You got Scottie Pippen who's jealous of Mike.
is a motherfucker,
like-
bro? Who has a
It for 25
motherfucker?
years. It was
And
like,
bro, Dennis
fuck this motherfucker.
LeBron's the
I'm
best.
letting out.
And you got Dennis Rodman, who's literally fucking insane, bro. He
Literally.
be chilling with the fucking Kim
Literally.
Jong Un, bro. Like, what is that?
And
that
Phil
man
Jackson
is
was
not.
like,
He said,
how do I make this shit work? Are you want
you
to go
know
to
what he did? He
WrestleMania?
wrote a fat ass blunt.
You
Fat
can go to
ass
WrestleMania.
motherfucker.
He said, we about to
Yes.
burn this bitch down, and I'm going to teach y'all triangle offense,
Hey,
and we going to
no,
go
hey,
win a couple
that I
fucking
stole from somebody
championships.
else.
Let me
Hey,
tell y'all a
but
little
fuck
story.
it.
And then
man.
Kobe stole the blueprint from who?
That's cool.
Let me tell you a
Like-
little story about Phil Jackson and the Bulls in the 90s. So to get that
This
the glue
motherfucker's
to
acting
happen,
like he was
right?
there. And
Yeah, that's what I'm
shit.
saying. Let me
So-
tell y'all.
I'm like,
Phil called the team in, right? He had him walk into this room like on some Mr. Miyagi type shit. And then he had like 3-4 joints rolled up, fat ass motherfuckers. Had the lights dim, had a little yoga session set up.
He was
They
blowing.
went there, they all smoked,
was
they
spilling
did
them
some
blunts. That's
yoga,
what he
and
was
they
doing.
learned the triangle offense then and there. Yeah, everybody on an equal state because they're all high as fuck from the finest ganja. They got it imported from the Emerald Triangle, North Cali, Eureka Bud.
all right, this is what
And
Yeah,
it
this
just went
nigga's-
down.
cut
right?
him off right
Hey,
now.
I'm with Mac. I'm with Mac.
Are we
Keep
gonna
talking.
drink it or what? This nigga's
We'll cut that
bullshitting.
one
I'll
out.
drink to that because it's fantastic.
I don't have anything in my cup, so I just got.
All right, so I got, like I said, man, if we go This bitch ass.
Say something.
I gave it to him and shit. I was like,
Yeah,
yeah.
I thought
go
he
ahead,
was
help
okay.
yourself.
They
I
brothers, they
expected him
brothers,
to
they
pull
brothers.
away.
Hey, according to all of our predictions, this pretty much sums up what I said preseason, bro. I said Warriors and the Heat.
Nah, I
Damn
don't think.
near
What the
I
fuck?
chose
When did the
some,
Heat
bro.
make
Nigga,
that? Huh?
who
We
said
were
the
talking
Heat?
We didn't
about
get
the
to the Eastern
Nets and the
Conference
Bucks.
Finals. We
But
didn't get
they
to the
were
Eastern
gonna play
Conference
the
Finals.
Heat. I'm saying we haven't went over that yet, but I'm fucking.
Nah,
The Nets
I don't
or the
think
Bucks,
the Heat are gonna
both
go.
of them beat
but,
the Heat.
You don't
You
think
think
so?
the Bucks? Who
I
you
don't think the
think?
Heat are gonna go. At the end of the day, the Nets or the Bucks are taking the East.
For sure.
That's where I'm at. The Nets or the Bucks are taking.
I agree with those two.
Okay.
But more than
I
likely
would
the
not
Bucks.
be surprised if the Heat did it. It's a very, very,
Man,
very,
they got a
very
squad.
good pick.
This motherfucker left me some spit.
And not only that, bro. I think people are underestimating Eric Spo. Like
he's actually a good coach.
You're a bitch.
How is
All that
Kerr
shit,
not
you
a
on
good
my
coach?
list.
How?
You on my motherfucking
Hey,
list.
so his most successful
KD
stint,
was
he
not
got
on that
lucky to have the
team.
greatest player in the world,
It was
and
that-
Dwayne
but-
I
what
get
did
to
he-
start Draymond,
and
and
Chris
you said
Bosh.
that
What has he
Draymond was
done
the best player on
since
that
then?
team, or the most important player on that
Draymond
team.
Green is the most important
And
player.
Steve Kerr decided to start him.
Steve Kerr is 45 and 85 without Steph Curry.
Oh shit.
Thanks, Dame, for
What-
those
what'd you say?
statistics.
Hey, respect, Dame.
fellas with drinks in your cups. Go ahead, take a
45
sip.
and 18 without Steph.
No, 45 and 85.
Yeah, thank
45 and 85
you.
without
Yes,
Steph?
thank you.
My
thank
point
you.
exactly.
Oh, shit.
Thank you very
Steph
much.
God.
Yikes.
Yeah, he's a winner.
but
That
it's like
sucks.
that's
You have the greatest shooter of all
different.
time.
Hey, I think you guys are crazy.
And then the second
that
greatest
you-
shooter of
that
all
the
time.
Suns are going to beat the Warriors. Let's get a bet. You said the Warriors, right?
I'm like, that's another one that's really
Let's get a
fucking
bet.
tough.
You already owe me a workout. What we putting on this?
I can't put nothing on it because we
This
got to make
all
sure. We got to see
hypotheticals.
their. I know.
I've
can't-
embarrassed myself
I
enough,
can't
good
make
sir.
a bet because if niggas get injured, you feel me? People might get injured. I can't. When
All right, hey,
when it
we
gets
are
closer
deep
to the
in the
time.
future.
We are going
Yeah, you
to
feel
Way
me?
before it starts.
Yeah.
We're going to revisit this hypothetical bet.
Can you get
Maybe
a
around,
dunce
like,
cap?
second round.
Or like two of them?
You said Dunce Cap?
You should invest in those for sure.
He definitely need one.
He need... Stop.
I'm gonna need a few of them for your big ass head.
Sew them bitches together, huh? My mama.
Hey man,
like
hey,
titties
thi-
on his
this
head.
is the third time I've seen Quick without something on his head. Hey, I just noticed the homie wears like a 7 and 7/8.
I'm gonna be real with
That's
y'all.
cap.
I pulled up to
Y'all
his
niggas
to
are
his
funny,
car,
bro.
and for a split second, I didn't think it was him because he wasn't wearing his beanie, and I was like, "Damn, this is the wrong dude."
And I already told you what he called me when he pulled up.
Hey.
I can't say it on the podcast.
You
but-
can say it on the pod. I just wouldn't say it on the pod.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, we're not gonna say that word on the podcast.
We're not gonna do that. Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
Oh man,
We allowed to say it. Y'all not.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
hey man, appreciate y'all jumping up here and talking some NBA. football.
He said, "Well, let's get these."
Segue.